Hey guys, so it looks like there is a new radar detector coming out from Escort, and it's going to be called the Max360. It looks like it's going to basically be the Passport Max or the Max 2, not sure which one yet, but it looks like it's going to be like the Max 2 with a rear antenna to give you arrows just like the Valentine One. So, looks like this is going to be really interesting. After years and years and years of saying that Escort or that arrows are unnecessary, looks like Escort is finally going to be adding that feature in to the Max, giving it arrows and giving you this like one ultimate detector that gives you GPS lockouts, low speed muting, red light cameras, and now even arrows. So this is looking like it might be this new kind of ultimate all-in-one integrated package. So this should be really interesting. Now this detector has not yet been announced. We don't know too much about it yet. There's just kind of some leaked info that's coming out online. People have been discussing it over the past couple days. So a big thank you to everybody at RDF and everybody who's been discussing it, sharing it, and coming out with ideas as far as what we can expect. So in this video, I just kind of want to give you an idea on what people have been finding so far, what they've been sharing, and what to expect. So basically what we do know is there's going to be an announcement coming up here not too long from now with a new radar detector from Escort. This was a Motor Trend magazine ad that was released in the in their magazine before the detector was formally announced. So what we can see here is it looks like it's basically unmatched precision with directional arrows. Look at that. So it looks like it's basically the Max with a rear antenna to give you the arrows. So really interesting there. What else do we know that confirms or denies this? Well, looks like Mirage was actually able to find something from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. And if we take a look, there is a new name that they've trademarked called the Max360. And this name was trademarked indeed by Escort. So it looks like Escort is coming out with a product called the Max360. Something we found out a little while ago, and then this ad was released to basically confirm that. So interesting. So that's basically what we know so far about the Max. It looks like there's a new detector coming. It's going to give you arrows. I know it's kind of tiny to read here, but it looks like we've got auto-learn technology, so GPS lockouts. Extreme range, sounds like they're speak for the same detection that you get from the Max. It doesn't look like they're going to be giving you an M3 horn to give you the detection of the red line. I'm really hoping they do. I haven't seen internal pictures. There's no FCC info yet and tear down pics of the horn, the detector, the circuitry, anything like that. So I haven't seen the internals, the guts. I can't tell you for sure what kind of radar detection platform it's on, but based on the name and kind of some of their lingo, I'm guessing it's going to be the Max. Defender database to give you the red light camera alerts, and Escort Live so you can pair it with your phone and get real-time alerts to and from the cloud. So cool. Looks like we're getting that. And now you may be saying, well, that's basically a Valentine feature, right? That's correct. If those of you guys who are familiar with the Valentine One, one of their big main features is that they have arrows. They have two antennas, one pointing forward, one pointing in the back. Now, this was something that they had patented. Here is the Valentine patent for determining the directional origin of the signal source for police radar detectors. Patent was granted in 1992. Now, here in the States, pulled up Wikipedia for any patents before 1995, so 92. The patent is either 17 from issue date or 20 years from the filing date. Long story short, whichever one is longest, longer term applying. So in this case, the patent for the Valentine arrows expired in 20 years after 1992. So that makes it what? 2012. So it's 2015 now. So this patent essentially expired 3 years ago. So yes, it is a Valentine patent for the arrows, but this patent expired 3 years ago, and now anybody is free to duplicate the same thing and create a product, which it looks like this is what Escort has now done. Let's see, pricing. It looks like it's going to retail, and again, this is not confirmed, but from what we can find so far, it looks like it's going to retail for 650 bucks. You can even go pre-order it now, and it's shipping in mid-October. If you want to call up Escort, I did this, left a voicemail. I haven't heard back from them yet, so again, haven't confirmed it, but does sound like it's going to be retailing for 650 bucks. So essentially 50 bucks more than the retail price of the Max. So, and yeah, I mean, basically what you're looking at, the V1 is 400. Add 50 bucks for the Bluetooth module, the external one, you're at 450. Whereas for another 200 bucks, you get this Max360 with everything kind of, all in one, plus GPS lockouts built in, no phone necessary. And just, kind of Escort's take on this all-in-one integrated high-end package with tons and tons of features. So that seems to be what we do know about it so far. Again, we'll have to wait till the official formal announcement to really get all the details confirmed and get all the features, but this is what we do know so far. There is some other stuff coming down the pipeline, some new patents coming out from Escort, which I don't know if they necessarily are going to apply to this detector, but there's things like radar detector being able to suppress falses from vehicle guidance systems, basically false alert, blind spot falsing, muting and stuff, dealing with that. Looks like this might be from if it's in your own car. There's also things for GPS lockouts. If you read this, I'll include a link to all this stuff so you can go read it in your own time, and just kind of get more familiar if you're curious. There's also stuff like the detector includes a camera directed to the road in the vicinity of the vehicle. Basically what they do is they have a camera in the detector pointing forward, and it can identify police vehicles by their lights, the light bar on top, or highly contrasting colored panel. So basically with the camera, visually see, oh, that's a cop up ahead. How well that works, I don't know. Again, it's just a patent, and you can kind of read over all the details, of course. It's all here. Link in the video description to the patent and all of this stuff here, so you can read, take a look at the ad. You can join in the discussion on RDF. You can take a look at the trademark if you want. Again, I'll include all this in the video description. But for those of you guys who are curious, it looks like there's some new stuff to come. This new patent I just shared about with the camera and stuff, again, I don't know if that's in the Max360. There's no mention of it in this article here, so it may not be. I mean, it sounds like a new feature. If it was, they would probably mention it here, but they haven't, so it might be just something that's coming down the line later. So anyways, this is pretty much what we know so far. If you guys are curious for more information, what I would recommend is hop onto RDF. I'll include a link to this thread here. It's super long, I think like 16 or 17 pages in so far, and people are discussing speculation, what they have in mind, patents that they're finding, leaked ads, all that good stuff. It's available here, so hop on the forums, come take a look, join the discussion, and you'll get more information. So until next time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'm sure you'll hear more about this upcoming Max360, basically a Max with arrows. So cool, interesting. More stuff to come. Bye-bye.